What is up, guys? It's your man Evil coming at you with another Black Ops 4 gameplay. And in today's gameplay, I thought I'd go ahead and talk to you guys about what's arguably probably the most overpowered weapon in the game at the moment. Now, you know, the Spitfire is a gun that when you look at it, you would think it would be only good up close, right? But then when you think about this game, you think about how they tried to be creative and they gave every gun predictable recoil, right? Now let's mix this with the fact that this pretty much has one of the fastest fire rates, with the only other gun that could probably compete with this being what, maybe I'm assuming maybe the Maddox, and even then I don't even think the Maddox can even compete with this. So like, let's just let this sit here for a minute. Now in the beginning of the video you're gonna see me try to use the cordite, but if we're just being honest here, guys, I don't know man, if it's just me, but this cordite is a hit marker machine. I've used plenty of weapons in the past, but I feel like what would probably make the cordite balance to me would be if this gun had a suppressor attachment, because in most games, guns that like shoot basically, you know, nothing when you go ahead and hit somebody, because that's what this gun feel like. It feel like you got all that ammo for no bullets to be hidden, or you got all that ammo to get hella hit markers. So in my honest opinion, I feel like that the perfect way to balance that out would be allowing that gun to have a suppressor. If that gun had a suppressor, probably by far be one of the best SMGs in the game. In my opinion, the cordite can be good, but it's only good if you got a godly connection. If you got an average connection like most of us, you're gonna be getting hella hit markers and getting pissed off. But let's talk about this Spitfire, because that's what I want to talk about. You know, for what this gun is pretty overpowered. As I said before, it has a high fire rate. It shouldn't really be even able to map people for the most part. This is supposed to be the quote-unquote Scorpion Eagle Vesper hybrid gun, right? Pretty much, because it kind of looks like a mix of both of those weapons. But it's weird because respectively, both of those guns in their own games, they were both, well, no, I don't know if the Scorpion was ever overpowered, but I know that the Vesper was overpowered at the start of the game, but then they nerfed it, right? For some reason in this game, the Spitfire basically is gone without being nerfed like that. Honestly, this gun is by far probably the best. It's the best gun in the game. I mean, sure, you shouldn't be challenging people at long range with this, but other than that, basically anything from short to mid range, you usually win the gunfight. Now occasionally you might lose a gunfight to somebody head glitching with an ICR, or you know what I'm saying, or you might even, I don't know. I know for a fact stuff like the Titan and the ICR and the Maddox, you know, all guns that's meant to be posted up with, those are guns that you're gonna be having issues coming up against. But for the most part, this thing outguns everything. Now I'm gonna tell you guys my class setup, because I'm pretty sure everybody has the same class setup, but my Spitfire class setup is simple. All you gotta do is use extended mags, fast mags, and stock. And it's kind of funny because when you think about all the attachments that this gun has a decent amount of attachments that all work pretty well. Here's my only thing with this gun, right? Sometimes I wonder, because I was just talking about a suppressor for the other gun I was talking about, the cordite. What if the Spitfire had a suppressor? Picture if you could be stealthy with this gun, because just look at how it melts people. Sometimes I wonder what this game would be like if they didn't limit every gun to having certain attachments. Now I ain't gonna lie to you, I damn sure would not want every gun to have high cal too. But you know, I'm just saying, sometimes I wonder, because like, look at how I'm just melting these people. But the Spitfire is a gun that a lot of people like to say like, yeah, you know, it takes some type of skill because you gotta manage the recoil. But if we're being honest here, with Treyarch's implementation of predictable recoil, there's really no recoil on this gun. Like, yeah, it's an occasional bounce, but for the most part, are you really gonna lose a gunfight? And this up close is a melt machine. I mean, look, dude stood no chance. Oh yeah, and of course, what I was telling y'all my class setup, I didn't tell you the perks, but I'm sure everybody knows. Scavenger and Gung Ho and Dead Silence. At this point in the game's life cycle, I can't see any other perks being better. Maybe lightweight, maybe dexterity, but the first two perks, I mean, you could use tac mask if you're in a lobby where people constantly throwing shock drones. But other than that, man, and that's another thing I'm kind of curious on, right? So this gun, like, I think what happens with this gun is this is a rusher's gun. That's why it's so good. Like, look at it. Like, you're really not gonna lose a gunfight as long as you rush somebody up close. If you get that first shot, you're gonna gun people. You're gonna see me turn on people a couple of times in this gameplay, because that's just how good the Spitfire is. You know, I was thinking about something, right? So this game I decided to be Prophet, which is funny because like usually I'm not Prophet, but because some noob on our team took Crash, I'm like, I might as well take the second best. Now here's the way I see it. A lot of people see, you know, Prophet as the best specialist in the game, and for the fact that, you know, 2 Tempest shots can almost guarantee you 5 to possibly 6 kills, I can see why people think that. But I was thinking about it, right? Since they brought back a lot of throwback equipment in this game, how come when they made, you know, Prophet, instead of giving him a shock drone, why didn't they just give him a shock charge? You know, something that you can throw on the ground that shocks people, not something that goes around the map and shocks somebody. I feel like a shock charge would have been way better than giving this man something as horrible as a shock drone that holds you there in place forever. But that's just my idea, you know what I'm saying? If it was up to me, that's how I would have balanced the game. Since Battery has a grenade that sticks off the wall and splits into other nades, I give Prophet the shock drone. You know, it's been in every other game. You know what I'm saying? We all hate it. We walk around and we get shocked. We walk around and we get shocked as we come through a door. But it's only a living. Like you can't constantly. You feel me? And since you got equipment that got to charge up, you know what I'm saying? You can't constantly spam it like you could in BO2, where you just go ahead, you kill somebody, pick up some more. No, you know, shock mines is horrible. But that would have went better than a shock drone that guarantees you a free kill every time. But like I was saying, balancing wise, you know, Treyarch has tried their best. Well, I don't know about all of that, but I guess they call themselves trying to do good with the balancing. What do you guys think? Because the Spitfire has to be the easiest to use gun in the game. I see noobs who walk around and they can control the recoil easily. I mean, look at this. Gunning people who shoot first. It's like, that's just how good this gun is. And for the most part, I'm fine with it being good because, you know, I've mastered it. I feel like this is one of those risk or reward type weapons where, like, if you play with it and you put the playtime in, it's amazing. But I learned how good this gun was a while ago. Like, a while ago when I was playing Morocco. And I was like, damn, this gun is good. Whole time, though, like, everybody was still using, you know, the basic, the SOG and other stuff. Funny enough, I'm probably the only non-pussy playing Prophet player. Oh man, that's a lot to say, but still. Because when I throw that shock drone, I don't run up behind it expecting to get a free kill. I just throw it and let it shock somebody. That's the way I look at it. Now look at this, look at this, look at this. I gunned that person at a decent range, and then look at this. I'm weak, what? Still get gunned. And I didn't even heal myself. That's how good this gun is. But yeah, guys. I don't know. Do you guys think that this gun needs to be nerfed, or do you think they should just buff the other guns? Because I guess every gun in this game is good for its own, predictable playstyle. Personally, me, I don't mind this gun in the current state it's in, but with the fact that people can constantly spam jump in this game, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I still don't understand what they was thinking with the movement in this game. The sliding and all of that, that's cool, that's groovy, you feel me? But why did they make it so you can recover from a jump shot so fast to where you can constantly spam it? Like in any other COD, after that first jump shot, it's like a cooldown timer before you can jump again. Or if you do jump again, you jumping at a shorter distance. In this game, it's like somebody has the hops of Michael Jordan and LeBron James, and they just jumping higher and higher with each time. You know what I'm saying? I never understand that. But yeah, guys, you know, putting in work, playing some endurance hardpoint. For the most part, endurance is a good like playlist. I will admit that you usually, if you play solo, you run into a lot of late games where your team is getting clapped. But I mean, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta expect that when you play these games. I don't know if it's noticeable, but of course, as I get, you know, gravity spike from around the corner, I just think that shit is pure garbage. But you know what I'm saying, it's the gravity spike. Sometimes I really wonder about this game, like, if this game didn't have specialist abilities, would it be easier or would it not be easier to get a nuke? Because think about it, right? So without specialist abilities, people can't hold a room down and camp with razor wire and all that other shit. Now, in my honest opinion, if I could, you know, make a mode like that, what I would do is, I would not, and I definitely mean I would not, make it to where you can constantly spam grenades or throw, because we don't need people throwing stuns and grenades. The 9-bang is already annoying. The stun in this game just makes you look stupid. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. With all that being said, guys, my name's Evil Andre. Smacking lobbies is my hobby. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications if you're new. We're on the road to 2K subscribers. Hopefully we can get it soon. I already know if we put the time and effort into it, we can definitely get it. Please be sure, you know what I'm saying? Show it to your friends. Show it to your friends' friends. And with all that being said, guys, my name's Evil Andre. Smacking lobbies is my hobby. I'll see all you guys in the next video. Peace out.
So, requesting UAV tasking.
Hostiles have the hard point. Foot mobile.
Attack deploy beacon used. Hardpoint located. Attack deploy beacon is offline. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostile RCXD spotted. Another day, another dollar.